They never told you what's hidden at the base of your spine. They told you to sit still, straighten your back, breathe, be calm. But no one mentioned that your body is a portal, not metaphorically, literally. Buried in silence, just above the tailbone, lies the sacrum. 5 fused bones shaped like a triangle, pointing down to the earth like a forgotten compass. But it's not just anatomy, it's an ancient code. The ancients knew. Egyptian mystics, Vedic sages, Gnostic healers, they all whispered the same thing in different tongues, that the sacrum is not just a bone, but a lock. And movement is the key. These 5 movements you're about to remember, not learn, remember, were hidden not to protect them, but to protect you from their power before you were ready. You are not a machine. You are not your thoughts. You are a creator. And the activation begins at the base. The sacrum is called sacred for a reason. In Latin, sacra means holy. And yet, we treat this part of our body like dead weight, unaware that it holds the frequency of raw creation. This isn't about stretching. It's not yoga. These movements are ancient signals, each one unlocking a layer of dormant memory, reconnecting you with the intelligence that formed stars and cells alike. The first movement is stillness, not passive, but potent. A sacred stillness where you become the observer of your own route. Sit or lie down. Feel the weight of your body sinking into gravity. Feel the pull. That's not just the earth. It's the field aligning with your energy. Breathe deep into your sacrum, not your lungs, your sacrum. Imagine breath traveling down your spine like light through a tunnel. It won't make sense. It's not supposed to. Yet something shifts. This is the first doorway. The moment the mind stops trying to understand and the body begins to remember. The second movement is circular, a slow, spiraling rhythm of the hips. Not forced, not technical, just an invitation. A reminder that the body was never meant to be linear. Close your eyes. Let your pelvis move in soft circles. Forward, sideways, back. No pattern, no rules, only flow. As your sacrum stirs, you might feel heat. You might feel memory. You might feel nothing. That's okay. The sacrum doesn't speak in thoughts. It speaks in sensations, symbols, pulses. With each circle, the energy stirs. Not sexual, but primal. The raw pulse of life before it became divided into desire and shame. This is not movement for movement's sake. It's a language. And your body remembers how to speak it, even if your mind has forgotten. You're not doing the motion. The motion is doing you. The third movement is the pulse, a subtle rocking of the sacrum, like the rhythm of the earth breathing beneath you. Lay flat. Bend your knees. Let your pelvis rise slightly, then fall. Not with effort, with surrender, as if your body is remembering how it was cradled in the womb. This motion reawakens the cerebrospinal fluid, the divine river that flows from sacrum to skull, carrying light codes your ancestors once knew by instinct. Each pulse sends signals to your pineal gland, whispering that something ancient is stirring. You may feel tingling. You may feel tears. You may feel absolutely still. Don't chase the sensation. Let it come. Your sacrum is not asking for performance. It's asking for presence. The fourth movement is the rise, not of the body, but of the current. From stillness, from the spiral, from the pulse, something begins to ascend. Bring awareness to the base of your spine. Let your breath guide an invisible thread upward, not forcefully, but like a flame rising on its own. This is where most stop, because this is where the mind intervenes. It demands logic. It craves control. But creator mode is not accessed through thought. It's accessed through trust. With each breath, that energy moves. It climbs the spine. It brushes your ribs. It echoes in your heart. It sings to your throat. No effort, no resistance, just rise. And when you let it, when you truly let go, the body begins to glow from the inside out, not metaphorically, literally. The fifth and final movement is stillness again, but now it is different. This is not the stillness of waiting. It's the stillness of knowing. You've circled, pulsed, breathed, and risen. Now your body becomes the altar, your breath, the offering, your awareness, the key. Lie flat. Let gravity hold you. Feel the sacrum press into the earth like a stone, remembering where it belongs. Creator mode isn't something you turn on. It's something you remove the layers to reveal. And in this final stillness, there is no action left to take, only reception. Your cells are listening. Your spine is singing. Your body has become the temple it was always meant to be. Nothing more is needed, just presence. Most people will never feel this, not because they can't, but because they won't. They've forgotten the body is sacred, that movement is medicine, that the spine is a ladder, not just of bones, but of light. You didn't watch this by accident. Something within you is waking up, a memory older than your name, deeper than your thoughts. The sacrum doesn't speak to logic. It speaks to the parts of you buried beneath distraction, obligation, and fear. It whispers to the you that still remembers stars, the you that shaped your own soul before entering this life. You don't need to understand it. You only need to feel it. The ancients never needed explanation. They danced, they breathed, they trusted. Their movements weren't exercise, they were invocation. These 5 sacrum movements are not random. They are part of an ancient sequence, buried across cultures, disguised as ritual, prayer, and myth. But at their core, they are remembrance. Remembrance of the moment energy entered matter. Remembrance of how the soul descends through the spine to inhabit form. Remembrance of how to return, not through escape, but through embodiment. You are not here to transcend the body. You are here to wake it up. Every great creator, the mystic, the artist, the inventor, didn't pull genius from the mind. They pulled it from the field. The field is accessed through the body, and the body opens through the sacrum. This isn't mythology, it's mechanics, sacred mechanics, the fusion of spirit and structure. When the sacrum is activated, the nervous system aligns, the breath deepens, the mind quiets, and what remains is signal, pure, clear, direct. Creator mode isn't about control, it's about becoming the instrument that life can play through. And now, you are in tune. Now that you've remembered, the question is no longer how, it's when. When will you return to the breath? When will you spiral, pulse, rise, and rest? When will you stop searching for power outside and claim it from within? These 5 movements were never meant to be techniques. They were meant to be thresholds. Not everyone will cross them, but those who do feel the shift. Not tomorrow, not after mastering anything, but the moment they remember. And if you're still here, you already have.